This conference will now be recorded.
Screen. All right, everyone. Happy, what day is it? Monday the 8th. So welcome to our call. This is the last one before we get started, which is really exciting. Time has gone super quick, and it's also been, really slow. So it's a little bit of both. A fair amount of updates and kind of some last minute stuff for this week. So I'm going to go through all of that, and then we'll just do kind of a quick get to know you at the end, and questions and all of that. So as far as information, so dates. So no change in dates, but just a reminder, Monday the 15th, which is this upcoming Monday, so a week from now, your AmeriCorps contracts start. And that is when orientation will begin. So that is all of our orientation. We are going to do virtually, just to make sure that we're not putting any of you, one, there's not really enough space to have 6 feet between 20 people or so. So we're a little limited on that. So just to be safe, we are doing it through the 15th. The 15th through the 18th will be virtual. And then unless I have previously discussed or I'm working with you in this, and I may be in contact with some of your supervisors now, you will start with your sites on Monday, June 22nd. But I may have already communicated with you if that changes. A reminder that your tax packets, please have them into me by Wednesday. So I'll need you to submit those via share file. So please connect your driver's license and your social security card along with that tax packet to the share file document. If you are having trouble, you can print them out, and you can either print them out, fill it out, and then scan it into the share file, or if you've printed it out, you can bring it to me when we do gear pickups later this week. But I'll need one of those two. If you are a new member, I will need you to have your driver's license and social security card submitted, but returning members, unless your driver's license has expired since you served the last time, I won't need those copies, just the tax packet. Moving into placements, most of you have already received an email about your placements. The only program I have not done that for is the Teen Night program, and that's just because we're finalizing the site supervisor for that position. They hold a role with the Multicultural Family Center, and we just have to make sure everything's in order. So I just don't want to send the email out without connecting you to that supervisor position until then. But for the placements, so with the Summer Teen Empowerment Program with the Multicultural Family Center, the placements there will be Joanna Dillon, Victoria Francis, not Francois, sorry, Victoria. Every time I read it. And then Tessie Strom. And then Teen Night, we will have Chiquita Kite, Leah Lavelle, and Katie Stringer. The library will be Ella Esser. Human Rights will be Renee Redmond. St. Mark Youth in Richmond will be Carissa Brown, Fiona Bryant, Gracie Long, Kim Johnston, Courtney Klein, and Lauren Crayful. Sorry, Lauren. And then Playground, Ryan Anders, Macy Bone, and Allison Ward. So if I have not already emailed you and connected you with your group and with your supervisors, please let me know, or just make sure that you look for an email from there, because except for everyone with Teen Night, I have sent something out to everyone. Gear pickups. So I would like to have gear pickups for everyone who is not getting their fingerprints done today or tomorrow with me. You know who you are. I want to do gear pickups on Thursday from 1 to 3 p.m. We will do just a quick drive up. So I will send an email out to have you all with my address and my cell phone number. When you come, I'm in like a cul-de-sac, so you can kind of drive up and then, give me a call and I'll run it out to you. I have everything bagged up, which I have I've sorted everything, shirts, gear, all of that good stuff. I've sorted it and it's sat for several days, you know, without any interaction, away from like pickup. So we won't have to worry about that. I also have been quarantined, so just to make sure that it's safe. But I will limit. That's why I want to do drive up. I just want to limit as much unnecessary interaction as possible. And I will bring it out to your car. So if you have not already, please let me know what your shirt size is. I know I asked that a few weeks ago, and I think most people responded, but just double check that. Otherwise, I'll need it when you drive up. I just want to make sure that I have everyone's stuff ready and set to go. Buddy Do. If you are not already on our Buddy Do page, please do that. It's just an extra area. I always try to send everything out in an email, but the Buddy Do page is a nice place to just have landing, like a landing pad, where I can make sure that everything also gets posted. And I know that if you have the app, it will alert you, which is also very helpful. So my emails don't get lost. Just kind of a double check. So please make sure if you are not on there that you do get logged into that. Orientation calls. So next week is orientation. I have sent out invites for all of the 4 days to your emails. They have also been posted on the Buddy Do page. So we will be using, as opposed to GoToMeeting, we are going to use Zoom for those calls, just because there's a couple features that Zoom has that GoToMeeting does not. So with that, I am going to be doing a pre-call next Monday, the 15th at 10 a.m., which I believe I also sent out an invite for anyone who's not familiar with Zoom. And I do ask for the 4 days, please connect using a computer or tablet so you can see the screen. You can definitely connect via calling in through your phone on audio and all of that, but we want to make sure that you can see a screen because that is going to be very important. And that is kind of it for the updates. Any questions on anything I went over or anything that you're wondering about?
Heather, hi, it's Leah. I don't know if anyone else was having this problem, but on the tax documents, and maybe you said something about this, but there were like places where the signature wouldn't like it wasn't not allowing me to like type my signature in, so I just left it out. I don't know if that's like if anyone's else having that problem, but I was like, so I just turned it in. I wasn't sure if you said like, oh, it's okay, like the signature thing. So, yeah.
Yeah. I know maybe a couple people had that issue. It is it was made in Adobe Sign, so I imagine if it wouldn't let you sign, maybe it's requiring that it wants you to have the Adobe app, whether it's on your phone or tablet or something like that. I can send that out through Adobe Sign and Save. I can resend it out to you to capture those signatures. So once I get, did you already submit it, Leah?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I'll send that back out to you to get the signatures with Adobe Sign and Save. It's also encrypted, so it is safe, but just we'll try using that and see if I can get those signatures from you.
Sounds good. Perfect.
Yeah. Any other questions? All right, great. Well, we'll do a quick just kind of get to know you icebreaker sort of thing. So next week, I know I have sent out just a very quick glimpse on where we're going to cover the AmeriCorps policies and procedures and all that not so fun stuff, but we're also going to cover ACEs and trauma-informed care. We're going to go over equity and emotional intelligence. So just a quick, what what are you excited to learn about, or maybe what's something that you're not so familiar about that you're hoping to learn more, or, just kind of thoughts or questions or things that you're excited about for next week for orientation. So Leah, even though you're an L, I'm going to kick you off because you're caller 1.
Sorry, I forgot to click on mute. Okay, I am really excited about just, I guess I've learned a lot about like ACEs and trauma-informed care, but I feel like it's always good to kind of re-go over that and refresh that in your mind because it's so important. And then kind of moving into my service, I'll be working in the teen program. It'll be very interesting using those things that we learned with teens, since I've only used those with younger kids in the past. So I'm kind of excited to kind of switch my mindset with that and use it for teens instead of younger kids.
Great, thanks, Leah. Courtney.
I am really excited to delve more into trauma-informed care and really preparing myself to work with kids who might have had, a lot going on in the past, however long, and just being able to kind of refresh myself on a bunch of other topics and just, I guess, learn more about the org and how I can serve the kiddos.
Great, thanks, Courtney. Joanna.
Yeah, so as a criminal justice major and social work major, like I love learning about like the police departments and the local police departments and what they're doing and what they see as best practices. So I'm really excited to get the emotional intelligence talk from them.
Great, thanks, Joanna. Macy.
Kind of going off what Leah said, I've learned a lot about how to deal with situations with those of maybe the older population. So working in the leisure playground, then I'll be working more with kids and just kind of learning how to make big situations going on in the world that are like more adult and transfer that into, I guess you could say, kid talk where they would understand. So
Thanks, Macy. Tessie.
I guess I kind of feel like every other meeting that we've had this year was about trauma or something to that effect, but every time I come away with something different. So I guess just continuing to learn more about trauma and ACEs and stuff, because like I said, every time it's like when you reread a book, you pick up something new every time. So yeah.
Great. Thanks, Tessie. Victoria.
I'm really excited just for everything. I learned a lot last year during the training, and I'm just excited to learn more this year and just be like reinformed on some things that I might have forgotten. So yeah, I'm just excited for the training again this year.
Great, thanks, Victoria. So just a reminder to everyone, the topics that we're covering next week, between trauma-informed care, ACEs, equity, which will, we will talk about race, we will talk about privilege. These are all topics that are very sensitive for a lot of people, whether they're, they're not necessarily difficult conversations. I hate kind of saying difficult conversation, but they are uncomfortable for some people. And I'll even say that for me, there's definitely some discomfort around a lot of topics. But I just want to remind you all that we are building a safe space that you guys can all be a part of and be a part of these conversations, because the big piece is that trainings, I don't think trainings work as well when it's just information coming one way. So trainings for me, it's important that they are interactive for all of you, and that your questions, can, help shape it. So just a reminder that next week we will have some tough topics that there will be a little bit of discomfort, but as a group, we will be able to move past that and move through there. So just, come ready to share and ready to have these discussions so that we can make this summer the best summer for the kids we work with. So with that, I will have this out, just this recording out, and an email to all of you with kind of the instructions for gear pickup and all that good stuff. So from there, I will end this call. And if you do have any questions more, personally, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, I will see you all sometime this week, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks, everyone.